Dr. James Komolafe. He is a behavioral expert. Thank you very much, Dr. Komolafe, for joining us.
Thank you so very much. Good to be here again.
All right, so this lockdown, how will it affect the psyche of Nigerians, bearing in mind that, most people work in cities away from their families?
Well, the lockdown has come and it's very imperative for this time, except that people will have to realize that the presidential speech is very vital, and Article 15 and 16 of it is critical for the lockdown. That talking about the two stages approach of the government, the protection side and the preservation side. That is the government side. The people must realize that they have to create their own side of the production. So we have the protective, the preservation from the government on one hand, and then the productive side from the people's end, because isolation or lockdown for 14 days is both a loaded and coded content for which every citizenry should prepare, not just to isolate abstractly, they have to isolate to create values and produce incentives that will motivate them throughout this 14 days shutdown. That is why the coping mechanism of every individual and family is integral at this moment. And my team and I has come up with a global concept to help everyone who wish to try their hand on knowing what to do, how to do it, so that at the end of the isolation period or lockdown for 14 days, they will come out sounder, brighter, and much more vibrant.
Dr. Komolafe, sorry to interject there. Now, yes, your team is there, but and I know the whole measure is to ensure safety of people, but there are still people who will be bored, people who will deal with conditions like boredom, depression, due to inactivity within this period. What would you advise?
Yes, I will advise, like I said, that, you see, don't just take isolation just as isolation and you are just waiting for the next thing. You have to create value creation incentives for yourself to ensure that your energies are properly focused to developing yourself, knowing where to cross your T's and dot your I, find out where your strength lies, see where you have failed before, look at things you can do to keep yourself together intact, and then don't sit down in one place. So the coping mechanism assessment test is out for you to be able to take a test and see what happens and how to navigate throughout the 14 days period, so that at the end of the day you are not bored, you are not sad, there's no panic, there's no such attacks on you. So it is a strategy that will help you to be exactly who you are meant to be and to have a time to reflect, build on your energy lanes so that you can be stronger at the end of the day.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Dr. James Komolafe. We want to come out stronger at the end of this lockdown. Right,